what I would do is continue doing what you're doing, but earmark 10%, 20%, and invest the hell out of that. Whether that's in real estate, whether that's in the stock market, mutual funds, index funds, whether that's in crypto, whatever it is, and start to build your wealth. Because you never know what will happen. Shit does happen. And if you're making this much money, you never want to say, bro, I was making $20 million a year and now I'm broke. I don't know what happened. Take a couple $1,000,000 each year, put that aside, get rental property, whatever you want to do that. And then you can take, if you can't live on 80% to make these videos, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay?
Don't forget tithing, Sauce. Praise Jesus.
Thank you, Paul. We were going to cut Paul's mic, right? Anyway, I would tell Mr. Beast, keep doing what you're doing. People love your videos. Respect to you. Just make sure that you're saving that money and using some of that as an investment. His time is on his side. He's 23 years old. This guy, if he plays his cards right, this guy could have $100 million by the time he's 40 years old.
Yeah.
And never have to actually worry about going check to check.
Or let me get dark on you real quick, Sauce.
Yes.
Or he makes all this money. He's constantly reinvesting it in the videos, and next thing you know, he runs out of ideas. Mr. Beast hits a wall. He's run out of hoops to jump through. He doesn't know what to do, and he's sitting on a bunch of Xboxes and a bunch of basketballs that are zero gravity. Who knows what he's messing with nowadays? But I say, Mr. Beast, I've seen you do a lot of crazy stuff. I'm a fan. I see the numbers you're doing. Save that money, Mr. Beast.
Wow.
Save that.
I couldn't have said that better myself. I couldn't have. So with that being said, let's move on to the next topic.
Let's do it.
Here is our second wild money move of the week. This is a quick story right here, but it's basically, there's nobody out there that's going to identify with this story. I'm telling you up front, you're not going to identify with this story.
Right.
I know multi-millionaires are going to say, I have no clue how to even function or even fathom what they're talking about in this story. This home is so expensive. It's so expensive, Marcelo, that nobody wants it.
That's it. Nobody wants it.
Nobody wants this ridiculous house. So here it is. The most expensive home in America defaults on $165 million in debt, and it heads for sale. So let me read this story to you, and you tell me if this is something that you would even want in your life. This is such a ridiculous house that I think it's too much to chew. They say don't eat an elephant in one bite, right? This house is such a big bite. I don't know if you're willing to take a big bite out of it.
Hey man, what if Mr. Beast buys this house? That would be sick.
Ooh, I like what you did there. So this LA mega mansion, Paul's favorite state, LA, mega mansion, once expected to list for $500 million, has gone into receivership after the owner defaulted on more than $165 million in loans and in debt. This is according to court filings. The 105,000 square foot Bel Air estate, known as The One, now known as The One That Got Away, is expected to be listed at a lower price. Yeah. Its flashy developer, Niall Niami, touted the property as his life mission as the biggest, most expensive home in the urban world. So this home was expected to hit the market in 2017 with a price tag of $500 million. And The One, aka The One That Got Away, has been dogged by repeated delays, funding problems, and changing strategies. Now, let me tell you how freaking expensive, and extensive this home. I didn't think I'd have 3 X words right there.
You did. You killed it.
And I just went there. Let me tell you how big this home is. This ultra-modern palace was over 8 acres on a hilltop overlooking LA. It has 9 bedrooms, which seems a little
It seems like
light.
nothing. Yeah, it seems like
Seems a little light. 9 bedrooms, multiple kitchens, right? A nightclub in the house, a bowling alley, a salon, a gym, a 50-seat movie theater, a running track, and an underground garage for not 1, not 5, not 10, 50 different cars. You must be a car lover if you love this place. And it has 2 auto turntables, like these turntables that you can, not a DJ, like where you park your cars and they turn around. Like, you ever seen these things? Jeez. Like Carvana, have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
That's how absurd it. Going on, it has 7 water fountains, including multiple pools, jacuzzi, and a freaking moat, like it's a castle with King Henry VIII. and a moat that surrounds the house. And get this, here's the thing that is just like, what the fuck are you doing? The master bedroom, just the master bedroom is 4,000 square feet. That is the size of a house. The master bedroom is a house all in itself. We have pictures of this thing?
Yeah, this is the, so this is apparently like the outside of it. It's like a modern home.
That's the outside. It looks...
And then this is the aerial view, which is pretty insane.
Oh.
So it's like
that's okay, gotcha.
On a hilltop.
That is overlooking LA.
Crazy, huh?
Let's kill that. Anyway, turn that off. Can we turn that off?
What?
Kill the article. There's audio going on right now. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah. Anyways, all right. It sounds better now. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. You can't hear what's going on.
I can't hear anything.
This is the most annoying commercial in the world. I'm like, can we kill that? Sorry, guys. Anyway, it looks like a college campus over there. Okay. Here's the problem here. What's my takeaway with all this? You know how they say the bigger the house?
What's your point, Sosnick? This is a PBD line.
Your point. We've been waiting.
We've been waiting.
Thank you.
What's your point? Tell your point.
Sometimes they say the bigger the house, the bigger the headache. Sometimes they say mo money, mo problems. This guy had the most problems and the most headaches of any house in the history of the world right here. He thought he was going to sell it for $500 million, and he can't even get $165 million for it right now. It's kind of insane. Marcelo, I know you wanted to use some analogy. It's kind of like dating a girl, whatever.
Yeah, it seems to me like a hot girl that's got a lot of baggage, like it looks beautiful from the outside, but once you get into, the brick and mortar and what's behind the big French doors, you notice that this is actually more problems than benefits.
Yes.
I imagine it's a beautiful home. I imagine walking through this place is a dream, but I don't think anyone would take if I bought this house, my first thought would be, oh no, I just bought this house.
Yeah.
It would be a big problem. So yeah, it's a scary commitment to make. I mean, I don't have $100 to spend on a house, let alone $500 million to spend on a house.
Yeah, well, I think it's a good sign that nobody, if there was some bidding war going on, I'll give you 500, 510, 550, 600, like that's like what? I think people's minds would be blown.
Yeah.
The fact that the most expensive house ever is not being sold, I think people are like, all right.
It's a good thing.
Things aren't that freaking insane.
Right. It shows some financial literacy.
My 2-bedroom apartment that I rent for $2,000 is going to suit me just fine.
Yes. What's wrong with renting?
Well,
how much would it be to rent this house, you think?
Jesus. Okay. So that's good to know that this $500 million market. I wish this house well. I would love to party there.
Right.
I would love to bowl there. I would love to swim in one of its pools there. I would not like to keep up with the maintenance.
Yeah.
The maintenance every year, I would guess, is probably
disgusting.
$1 million on maintenance.
Disgusting.
It's insane. Anyway, owning a house like that ain't all that it's cracked up to be. Save that money.
Good job to anybody that has a lot of money that didn't buy. Good job to Mr. Beast, because Mr. Beast makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
Good job to him. To most of these guys, like all these billionaires, like Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos was making like $20 billion driving a Honda Civic. Like this is not where you want to live if you're a real rich person.
Talk is money. All we talk is money.
If you enjoyed that short clip from the Soscast, click here to watch another. Click here to watch the full episode, or just stay broke.